Hi guys, it's Borkson. Hello, welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. So guys, today is the most handsomest man alive under 30. So guys, this is attempt number 2 because I butchered. Last time I tried, I couldn't read my own handwriting and I butchered Gavin Castellano's birthday, which really, and year, date, the whole shebang. So I got a little annoyed. I mean, yeah guys, I probably could have edited it, but I thought I was so early in the video, let's just start over. Anyway guys, so like I said in the other video, this is a series I do every year. Now, the algorithm last year, I didn't even bother to check before filming this particular video. But if this video does not do good, this series does not do good this year, I don't think I'm going to do it next year. And guys, honestly, it just seems like overall my channels are both dying because I'm working so hard and guys, if I hiccup or my nose snorts or I cough, I'm gonna try and edit that out because you guys know I'm sick. I have one of the worst colds I've ever had in my entire life. Probably one of the worst I've ever had. Okay, guys. Well, I want to let you guys know the categories. I want to wax my eyebrows so bad, guys. The video categories for this year's Handsomest Man Alive is under 30, over 30, over 40, over 50. I think it add to that because it don't make sense to do. I usually do. I think the last couple years I've been combining under 25 and under 30 together just because there's not really any actors I find attractive that are under 25. You know, guys, these are all actors, by the way, mainly actors. Some of these are singers and dancers as well. These are mainly actors. I will be at the end naming which one I think is the most handsomest, so stay tuned for that. But I don't know. Okay, guys, so further ado. Hold on, guys. I apologize for that bat in the cave, but I'm not doing the intro a third time. Yeah, guys, remember, I'm coming down from way back home. Okay, guys, so further ado, let's get into the video. 1 in this list of 20. 1, Gavin Castellano, born September 2nd, 1999. Do not sound the same. So if you guys don't know who Gavin is, I've heard I was actually debating even putting Gavin. I know he pronounces Gavin. I pronounce it as Gavin. So if I say Gavin at any point, it's just how I always pronounce the name Gavin. I always pronounce it as a P rather than a V. I don't know why. There are sometimes I just switch letter sounds around. It's okay. It's part of being dyslexic. Okay, guys. So Gavin is. I'm trying to say his name correctly. I don't want to offend him. Is in the summer I turned pretty. I actually finally did see Summer I Turned Pretty. I watched one episode of the sleepover while my friend was in the shower and getting dressed. So I got to play my hair a lot. Guys, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. And yes, I think Gavin is the best looking of the guys in the story. Just my opinion. We all have them. Oh, guys. I forgot a big intro. So anyway, we'll get done Gavin and I'll go back to that. Guys, yeah, so Gavin Castellano is pretty cute. He's played in other shows and movies this is why at first finding him attractive was really uncomfortable for me and made me really uncomfortable. It was because he played young Damon in one episode of The Vampire Diaries, and I didn't know that it was Gavin. Because as it aired, guys, I'm 7 years older than Gavin, by the way. Yeah. More than 7, like 7.5 almost. So I was like not paying attention to Gavin Castellano was, and when Summer Turned Pretty, and was even the Summer Turned Pretty. I don't think that's even what got my attention of him. I don't remember. I think he came up on a list of handsome actors. I think that's how he got my attention originally. And I was like, he's really cute. You know, he's an Italian dude. It's seems to be my cup of tea with the curly hair. Yeah, he's a good looking dude. Anyway, guys, this is 4 minutes and I've only got to Gavin, so let me just say at the beginning, guys, I know Gavin's married, by the way, so if anyone comes to me, don't. Anyway, guys, also, remember, anyone's sexuality has nothing to do with this video, people's marital. There are people, like I said, like Gavin, who are married on this list. There's some that I don't know about. There's some that I just don't care. I just don't care about people's marital statuses. This video is 100% for fun, and the only person whose sexual preference that is even remotely cared about when I do these videos is my own. So please keep that in mind. So this video is just for fun. Okay, 2 is Jeremy Shada, January 21st, 1997, and he is 29. If I did not say, Gavin is, let's see, he was 27, I believe, yes, but I didn't. He's 26. Gavin's 26, and so I find it. And Jeremy Shada is 29. Jeremy Shada, he played in Adventure Time. Sorry guys, I'm having hiccups. I apologize for that. Like I said in the video, I'm still sick, and I've been having a lot of hiccup issues along with this cold. I apologize for that, guys. Anyway, I'm only human body, just like everybody else gets sick. Anyway, guys, yeah, Jeremy Shada is really hot. He reminds me of somebody I used to know in my youth when I was younger. So that could be what it is. It said that he was like very small amount Czechoslovakian. Now I'm gonna check. I thought he was like, I thought he was 100% because he has like a typical Czech look, and it's just sort of like his man. I mean, that's the back hair. He's gorgeous. I've seen pictures of his. He's married, by the way. When he got married, his parents both walked him down the aisle, and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Like, he's lucky enough to have both his parents still, and he got married young, and like, Jeremy seems like he hit that jackpot. Now, he played in a show that I like called Julian of Phantoms. He played Reggie. My favorite character is Luke in the story, but we'll get to his actor in a little bit. Anyway, guys, yes, Jeremy Shada is a very handsome man. I guess he reminds me of an old classmate, so, but he's cute, so. He wasn't married, a couple kids, I'll be hip-hop. 3, KJ Apa, born June 17, 1997. He's 20 years old, but my handwriting's a little funky. I remember I was naturally left-handed. I went right over. So anyways, he played Archie in Riverdale. He played in The Dog's Purpose as teenage Ethan. He's gorgeous. He's my ideal man. His father is the chief in his Samoan, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, tribe, and before that his grandfather was chief, so I find that really, really hot that the men in their family just keep wanting to step up and to be the protectors almost of their culture, which I don't know anything about, so I really don't want to speak on that. But yeah, KJ Apa is pretty hot. I looked up, I see a single. But guys, I'm an everyday girl. I ain't gonna get somebody like that. Oh, it's about time. I just learned to think I didn't realize that, guys. Because guys know I love celebrities like my whole life. I've been like one of those people who love actors, singers, dancers, and animals. So it's just, I tried to get popular on being KJ's biggest fan before, and it just didn't work. If I get popular on the internet, I want to do it on my own back, not on a man. Like, I lived enough of my life depending on a man. I don't want to depend on anybody else. 4, Nolan Gold, born October 28, 1998. He's 27. Nolan really doesn't need too much. I didn't think he would need much of an introduction, but apparently he does, according to online. He played Luca Dunphy in Modern Family, and I remember during COVID, when he started to get hot, I felt really bad, and I remember having nightmares. I thought I was going to HE double hockey sticks. I used to watch his show. Like I said, can't go without talking about Benny, now can I? I used to like to watch a show with my father, who loved family shows, and I actually felt bad because I was reading during Modern Family. Dad was like, "Don't come watch TV with me." I felt so bad. I didn't want to say, "Hey, Dad, I'm starting to have weird, inappropriate dreams about Nolan Gold," and I feel like a creeper. And when I told my dad, I was practically crying. I was like, "Something's wrong with me. Like, I'm a creeper." And my dad was looking at me. He was like, "Are you serious? Like, this is upsetting you? Like, just enjoy it." And I was like, "He's like, he's a handsome man. Too bad you can't get a millionaire." It was like, if you find a millionaire attractive, so what? He said, "I'd go with a millionaire if I could." And it actually made me feel so much better. And if you guys know, a lot of people on this list, I was embarrassed when I first started to have those feelings. And when I like somebody, you guys, I get really embarrassed about it. I worry that I'm looking like a creeper. If you guys know, I don't look at you guys directly. My eyes are kind of shaky because this is the first time in like a week I was able to wear my glasses, so I'm not used to like. And other than yesterday, it's the first time I've been filming in a couple weeks, so I'm really like having trouble like finding where to look. So I just look up there, look around, down. It's just what I do. Anyway, guys, yeah, Nolan Gould's really handsome. He is really smart. He's really high IQ too, which I feel a little intimidating as somebody with autism. I feel really high IQs to be intimidating, but that's okay, because you know what, guys? We all have intelligence in our own way. We all had like IQ intelligence and nothing else. This world would be a really, really, really lame place. Like I'm not very not socially intelligent. Like I have trouble with social cues myself. To put myself down, just saying like no one's really smart, and it's just I just wrote something else. I forgot the list, but it's okay. Okay, guys, like I said, this isn't everyone I find attractive because that list would be way too long. This is 5. Grayson Russell, May 1st, 1998, 27. Guys, and known, I did a whole video on how I find Grayson Russell attractive. This sounds a little creepy, let me explain. He played, think of his name. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm blanking. Oh, not Rally. Goodness, guys, I'm blanking. This is real time blanking, buffering. I'm buffering from you guys. I'm buffering. Fregley, guys. The second I pause, that character's name will come to my mind. They believe that Fregley may actually be the character's last name, but he played Fregley in the River Kid movies. I used to love those movies as I used to watch them with my elderly father, and we would watch, and my dad has a very similar name to one of the actors. That's why, if you guys notice, I've never said my dad's real name on here. It's because my dad's name is basically 2 letters. I'm not going to say how many letters because it's so close. I read those credits and I looked and was like, hey, Dad, when did you become a movie star? And he was like, oh, that's funny. So yeah, so my dad's name is like, it's a Skims. It's very, very close. It's same first, almost exact last. So that is why my dad's name has never been announced. Because that's all I'm going to say is my dad has a very, very similar name, most identical name to a Diary of a Wimpy Kid character, and it's one of the big characters too, like one of the main ones. So that's why it's kind of funny now when I make these videos. 6. Spencer McPherson, June 12th, this is 97, but it was 1997 age. 1997. 27. I believe. Yeah, because British Company says 28 on here, but I believe it's 27. We go, wait a minute. So if I'm 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I'm 33, 30, 20, 30, 29, 28. It says 28 on here, so. Yes. Ooh, he'll be 20, 30. Yeah, he's 28, guys. It says right here on my paper he's 28. I like to do my math correctly. So, guys, Spencer McPherson played in one of the Degrassi shows, and it was Next Class, I believe he was in. And he was in a show called Rain, where he played the older version of the character Charles, and that's actually how I figured out who he was. Like, I knew immediately they changed the character when they changed the actor, and they didn't show Charles for a while. And then like, hey, Charles is back. And I was like, who is he? Cute. And guys, this is also another show I used to like to watch with my father. My dad liked the lady who played the mom. I used to be rag bowl, so we would bond over the person. And Dad and I would look forward to watching this show. And this was before he was disabled. This was before his stroke. This was before the cancer. Before my father's stroke, before he had cancer. So we used to watch the show together, and it was a nice bonding experience for us. And sometimes thinking it, because I know he doesn't have it now, but it was nice. So I guess I kind of, in a way, and I guess I grew attached to Spencer because of that. It made me grow attached to Spencer, which happens with autistic. Sometimes we grow attached to people, would it be like actors, singers, dancers, and yes, I've been bullied for it, but in the past, but it's okay. Anyway, yeah, Spencer McPherson. Guys, also my nose is really itchy. I apologize, I'm not picking my nose. Anyway, he also plays in a show called School Spirits, and his character is my favorite character. He's Xavier. I'm just saying Xavier because Xavier is one of my Cabbage Vegetables names. So just saying Xavier sounds weird to me, but yeah. Anyway, it's gone to 7. It's Charlie Gillespie, and if he was on this list, August 26, 1998, 27 years old. Charlie Gillespie, he is a Canadian actor. He was in the French part of Canada. The only thing he's really done that's really, really well known is Joey and the Phantoms. He played Luke, who's my favorite character, and Unsaid Emily was a beautiful song. It didn't make me cry at first. I didn't understand at first because with autism, why people were crying. A song about how he loved his mother, and the time he was angry, he wished he could just replace and just say that he loved her. At first, though, I didn't understand. The song did not make me cry until a year ago. The song never made me cry. I couldn't understand why people were crying from the song. But in February last year, I decided to play the song and cheer myself up because everyone else tried to, and it made me worse. During my morning reading period, the song would make me cry even worse. I actually fell down with the phone in my hand, singing the lyrics in my bedroom, and I collapsed over. It was awful. It's the most beautiful song I think I've ever heard, almost. Where he's singing how much he loves his mother, and it's just beautiful. It wasn't written by Charlie, but Charlie sings it, and he sings it as Luke for his mother Emily. That's why it's called Unsaid Emily. It's the most beautiful song ever. Go check it out if not. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna warn you. The song hits different. When you have a song, what you think in your mind, you have a healthy parent, the song hits different when you know your parent's dying, or when you have a parent who fell. And the song, it totally hits different if your parent dies. When it's the last parent, that song hits totally different. Anyway, yeah, Charlie's really handsome now, in my opinion. Okay, 8. Now I'm going to warn you, with real young Cal Coley. May 17th, 2005. He's 20. Now, I do want to say, I do not find Cal attractive in I would go out with him kind of way. Because he's cute in a little boy kind of cute way. But he's still a very handsome man. Guys, my eyes might be damaged, but I know a handsome man when I see one. Anyway, I may have damaged eyes, but I know a handsome man when I see one. I ain't that almost legally blind. Which is, I'm sorry guys, that is not a hit towards Kale. I'm not making fun of his disability in any way. Anyway, yes guys, so Kale is legally blind. He had said it in a post, and I thought, oh my goodness, legally blind? I was at one point very close to being legally blind myself, where I will bump into, I've been wearing my glasses for weeks, and it makes my eyes worse, but I will bump into doors. I will not see dog poo on the floor, and I will walk on it with my shoes in. TMI, it's nasty. Anyway, the only part that Kale played, he played in a show called Blackish. He was playing one of the Jara, he played the character of Jordan Jara characters, and then he most notably went on to play in the Texas, as I'm not picking, I promise. Texas, Walker, Texas Ranger on the CW, where he played Jared Padalecki's son. And I'll be honest, Kale said it in an interview, anything Jared Padalecki I get obsessed with, people play his sons, I just, I love Jared Padalecki, but I'm in my 30s now, so it's not really that cool anymore to love Jared. Anyway, so he said in an interview, I think it's his sister or cousin or somebody said that him and Jarrett could have been twins. You put a picture of him and young Jarrett side by side playing Dean in Gilmore Girls, and I was like, I don't see it. I see it. There's people who added pictures. I definitely see it. He definitely looks like he could be Jared's brother. I could definitely see. I know why he was picked to play his son. I think he looks more like Jared than a different actor that was played to be his son later in a different. So 9. Robert Capon. 6th of July 9th, 98-27. Robert Capon was in one episode of The Middle, which is one of my favorite shows. He played Riley in the original. Oh, I forgot to say, guys. I said they were in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. They were in the original Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He was the original Riley. Hold on, guys. I have to call. He did 3 movies: Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days, where it's summer and they adopt a dog. I loved it. Robert Capon is getting kind of hot, especially in his later years now, and I'm like, yeah. 9, Zachary Gordon. February. It says 16th, but I remember his birthday being the 15th. Hold on, I'm going to check on that. February 15th, I'm correct. My own research on here is wrong. Let me just fix it. So he is 27, about to be 28. He played the main character in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He's the original, see my glasses? He is the original Greg Heffley, who the character is the main character in the story. It's really fun. He played in a few other shows. Oh, excuse me guys, I keep hiccuping, so please excuse that. You guys wouldn't even notice if I wouldn't say it. He played in, see the show he played in, 2.5 Men as the Charlie's girlfriend, one of her sons. It's supposed to be like the Charlie character, the cool one. And then he played in Last Man Standing as Andrew, the youngest daughter's friend. I recognized him as soon as I seen him. I was like, Zach Gordon, as soon as I seen him. Anyway, guys, 11, Sean Gramboni. May 30th, 1999, age 26. He played Adam Goldberg in The Goldbergs, which is based off Adam F. Goldberg's childhood. Guys, some of the stuff in The Goldbergs is different than what really happened, just because he has 2 brothers in real life, and for the show they made him have a sister. And I think that was a great idea. I've done talks about The Goldbergs. I could do a whole separate video on The Goldbergs. I used to like to watch The Goldbergs with my dad, because my dad liked the mom, and I don't even have Barry, even the actor who played Barry, even on my list of most handsomest men, and I like to watch the show for him. Yeah, but Sean Bruni is pretty cute. And he also played Ron Stoppable in one movie, but that's the only thing I really know him for. 12, Montana Jordan, March 8th, I'm sorry guys, I think I was confusing myself. 2003, he's 24. He played the brother in Young Sheldon, so kind of very similar to this show. In my opinion, I think Young Sheldon, The Goldbergs, and Son of a Critch are very similar shows. I feel the family vibe. Sorry guys, something's coming up. Sometimes, guys, it happens. Something comes up and it blanks out everything. Guys, yes, I understand that he is 24, about 25. Is that already? He has a wife and a young daughter. But yeah, Montana is quite cute. If I was a little younger, a little older, and wasn't married, I'd come for him. 13, really needs no introduction, Prince Jackson. February 13th, I should know at the top of my head, 1997, age 28, about to be 29. Anyway, guys, Prince Jackson needs no introduction. Once you say who his father is, he is the son of the late Michael Jackson. Yes, is a singer. Yes, guys, so I grew really obsessively, I think I don't like to use this term a lot because I am obsessively close to Prince Jackson while my own father was dying, because I understood the pain, and watching the interviews and the videos of the kids being so brave and talking about how they lost their father so young. And I was sitting there 32 years old, bawling my eyes out watching these videos. So I always kind of had a thing for Prince, but after my father's accident, it just got really strong. And I was like, no. I used to pray at night that I wasn't going to win. It wasn't. Guys, honestly, I think Prince is what was helping me grieve, because I was afraid of being bullied because of him as well. Prince does active work, like he has Heal Los Angeles, which I was like, oh, he does all this good stuff, but I was so afraid of being bullied because of him. And when I expressed this fear to my friends, they were like, so if somebody goes to bully you over liking Prince Jackson, then they're the one that has a mental health problem, not you. They're like, we're afraid if that cord goes to get pulled. My friends were afraid I was going to have a mental break, which I because a cord got pulled a different way. Completely different. It's nothing to do with handsome men. But I was using Prince Jackson as a crutch for a while, that I could watch Prince and cry and beat it. A lot of times, guys, I would play Prince's interviews over me screaming and crying, so my neighbors would not hear it. Oh, they heard it all right. So embarrassing. But It is what it is, guys. So I was just trying to make it seem like I was upset about something that Prince had said in the interview and not my life falling apart. 14. Ethan Kukowski, August 19th, 1999. He's 26. Ethan really, for my generation, I don't think it needs any introduction, really. He played Carl in, get this right, Shameless. Yeah, I didn't get it quite at first. I was like, remember, I'm 6'7", 6'7", I'm going to 6'7". I used to stay in 2025. It's very annoying. I'm 7.5 years older, almost 7.5 years older than Ethan, so I was not okay with it. And I used to watch Shameless for Cameron Monaghan because, Ian's my favorite character because I love Ian. But Carl slowly became one of my favorite characters, and he's played by Ethan Kukowski. He was gorgeous. So if I don't say so myself, like, he's a very handsome man. But some of these I was a little embarrassed for. 16. Colton Gobo, May 30th, 1999. He's 26. Colton has done several shows. He did Son of a Critch, which is how I discovered him. He did Ginny and Georgia. Let me back up. He did Son of a Critch, where he played the older brother Mike to the main lead. So kind of like similar to Montana Jordan's character. And I see a lot of similarities with the curly hair. And I see a lot of similarities between the character he played in Mike to Axel in the middle of the video, actually. Like doing like a comparison, like all the guys, it's blanking out again because something's going on. That's really getting annoying, and it's long videos, but that's really getting annoying. Anyway, guys, so Colton Gobo he plays in Ginny and Georgia as Jordan, a very small character. So I think he wasn't even in the main episode. Yeah, he's really cute. He's my main guy. Everyone knows that. I love him. I have a certain taste. So 17, I'm going to 17. We're just going to skip down. Put someone else at 17. Because that's the one I put as number 1. Okay. Alexander Garfin. September 23rd, 2000. He's really young. He's only 22. I find him very attractive in a weird way. He's too young for me. So I'm kind of like, Plus the actor played his dad is the actor that, like, I saw him over for years. So I'm kind of like, But he's cute. I mean, he was a lot older. I was a lot younger. I'd be going for him. Very nasty state, guys. But yeah, he played in Superman and Lois as Jordan. Guys, I actually watched the final season. I watched a little bit of the final season, and I watched the last episode with my dad, who was still alive at the time. And if I would have known then what I knew now, it would have been a really uncomfortable episode to watch. Where he's holding the door open for his father to go to heaven, and I'm like, I wouldn't be that guy. I wouldn't be that casual, but I liked it. He's really cute. And I'm not coming on to him. I'm way. Let's see. I'm 11 years older than him, almost 12. Christian Ventura. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. October 20th, 1999, 26. Who played in the show? Guys, excuse me, I have an itchy nose. He played in School Spirits. Simon, there wasn't all too much on him on the internet. I really tried to deep dive in. He's very cute. Yeah, he's a good looking dude. A little younger. A little older. Why not? I seem to like guys around 27, so it seems to be a cushiony spot that I seem to like. And I've been told that it's really creepy. And I've been told by some people, well, men that young are still really good looking, like they're not used to what I'm used to, like hanging around really old dudes. Like, they're opposites. Kind of like, I'm not used to hanging out with men that young, so I don't know too much about my younger men. 19. Milo. Man. I'm gonna spell it because I'm never gonna pronounce it. Manheim. Manheim. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I should know it's pretty on the top of my head. March 6th. 2001. March 6, 2001. I was going to say 1982. That's me. I confused myself. So he is 24. I didn't think he was that young. He played in School Spirits as Wally. The ghost boy who likes to play sports, who got him alive on the field. Okay. So kind of Wally, Willie. Starting to forget Wally. What's Wally? I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, I didn't do my research. I did this research. I did this research at 2 o'clock in the morning. And then he played in, sorry guys, I have to my notes. He played in Zombies, which I haven't seen yet. Character he plays. I wanted to get a doll of his character. I was a doll of him. I was like, I need that. Then he played in American Housewife. So he's done a lot of stuff. He's just a little too young for somebody in my age group to be. And last but certainly not least, 20, Chandler Riggs. June 27, 1989, 26. Needs no introduction, I think. Wait, Carl in The Walking Dead. No, I love Carl. My opinion, these are all very handsome men, but Chandler Riggs is number one, just because I always thought he was number one. And, you know, from Atlanta, Georgia. Acting, hold on, I cough. And that's nothing worse to Chandler Riggs. I just had to cough. Anyway, guys, I have been bullied over Chandler Riggs. I've been picked on. I've been called all kinds of dirty names. So, anyway, guys, I've been working on this video for 30 minutes. I have to go to the bath. Get my nails. I gotta go to the bathroom and cut my nails. I keep. I was like, I had to go. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be crude. So I gotta cut my nails because look at this. Okay, guys, this video is much too long. It shouldn't even be this long, so I may have to film these in. So if I see someone is this or that age, I'm going to do the math before I actually film, because you guys remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Remember, guys, I do much more than celebrity videos. I do hair, makeup, nails, dolls, animals, action figures, animal talk, guys. I just did what all my dolls are wearing for winter video. Okay, guys, bye.